Everyone in Grand Community. How are you all doing today? I hope you are fine. Uh, I greet you all this morning. I greet everyone in this channel, CPNGO and online money business. I bring you good tidings and good greetings in the name of the Lord. I appreciate the God that we serve. I appreciate God for keeping us alive because life or being alive is a gift and it's more precious than anything you can ever imagine or wish for. Life is a gift. It's a gift that we are still alive, breathing, and healthy. Today we give God the glory for this gift of life to enable us to see another day. Today is Monday, the 4th of November 2024. I come your way this morning to um, to appreciate the name of the Lord, and to also uh, see to the fact that your well-being, that you are alive. We have to celebrate life. Yeah, despite the fact that the grant that we have been expecting, the disbursement of the grant we're expecting, is yet to happen, but that does not negate the fact that we are we are we are to celebrate life. We are to celebrate life, whether the grant we're expecting, whether the grant has been disbursed or not. We have to still celebrate ourselves. We have to celebrate life. We have to celebrate our sanity, that we have not lost our mind, that we are still sane, and we are healthy. Yes, because when there is life, there is hope. The fact that God is still keeping us alive is a pointer to confirm that He has good plan for us, and our hope shall soon become reality. Our expectation shall soon become reality. It shall soon be delivered into our hands. Okay. I just come your way this morning to cheer you, to encourage you, at least for us to hear ourselves and to see how we're doing. Okay. There are so many messages I've gotten, I've received, from some of you lately, talking about all the things going on in Grand Community. Some of you are sending me some VNs of people talking down or talking um, discouragingly, or some of their VNs and their updates has discouraged a lot of people. Okay, believing that there is no grant. And one of such a message or VN is the one from one woman, Temitope Eluyemi Balogun, which came out yesterday, and somebody forwarded it to me. That CP, hear this. What do you think about this message from this woman? Don't you think the woman is saying the fact, or what is your own or your view concerning what this woman Temitope Eluyemi Balogun is saying? I happened to listen, or I just took my time to listen to some of you are just explaining about his outcome. I mean, about you know information she got while making inquiry about the genuinity of UAG and other grant that have not disbursed and all that. And along the line, even while listening to her message or her VN, she said there that all of them are scam. All the grant handlers are scammers. They have scammed Nigerians. It was saying there that subscribers stand for your right. Subscribers of bundles stand for your right. Ask them questions. Ask the NGOs questions. They have scammed you. There is no grant. See, all she said, all I heard her say in that VM, the only truth I could hold in what she said, ah, the only truth, the only sense, or the only thing that makes sense to me in among what she said, I'm not against the woman. She's trying. She's just an activist. She's trying to be a fighter, fight for her right. It is good. It is good. So I wish even all of us, everybody in Nigeria, can do that against the government. I tell you the truth, the genesis or the root of all these things, all the corruption, all the hardship and difficulties in the economy or in the country, it still boils down to the fact that the government's shown less concern. They are not concerned about the souls, about the citizens, about the welfare of the citizens. All right. See hardship everywhere. See how tough things are. See how high prices of things are. Just skyrocketing, going high and high, up and up, never coming down. Everything is on the high side. Things are increased. The commodities are increasing on a regular basis. Nothing is coming down. And the government of this nation is careless about that. Whether the citizens are suffocated or died of hunger or whatever, it doesn't concern them. Okay? This is what we should all come out for. With the way this Temitope Yemi Balogun is coming out to attack the grants handlers, or maybe I should call it attack, or I don't know. Okay, but he know little or nothing about what is happening or about the availability of grants. It's just coming out based on our own little knowledge, based on the fact that there are some things he doesn't know about how these things are done. And so therefore, because she's ignorant of that aspect, because we cannot all know everything, including myself. It's not everything that I know concerning the grant and all that. But I tell you the truth. There are things what this woman didn't know about grants in Nigeria is far more than what she knew or what she thinks she knows. Are you getting it? See, the energy she's displaying about attacking, coming out to be a fighter, in order for her to know the truth. All she wanted to know is the truth about the grant, and I don't have anything against her. Is the truth, because there are a lot of things she didn't know, and she want to fight she want to know that she did not know. Okay, and decided to go, to go all out, you know, to get to know the truth, what she didn't know. And I don't, and it's okay. But the point I'm making is, I admire her strength, her courage, her fighting spirit, and boldness to come out, publicly to do what she's doing. But I wish she can channel this energy, and all the citizens of this country can follow suit, emulate her to come out in large volume. Everybody, mass protest nationwide. Let's do this against not the grant handlers. The grant handlers are nobody. They are nothing. They are just like us. Are you getting it? But let's do this. Let's do this against the harshness or the hardship going on in the economy, in this country. Okay, this is exactly what all of us ought to have done, or what we should do against the government of the country, against to complain, to cry out, not even against the government as in attacking government, no, but to make our pains known. Because whether you like it or not, what this woman is doing is to make our pain known, you know, known to Grant Atlas. It was just a way of her crying out to the government or to the public, to the general public, for them to know, for everybody to know that she's paying about what she believed to be injustice from grant handlers and cheating. And that is just the bottom line of what she was doing. And it's okay. It is okay. But it's just that she's doing all these things because of what she didn't know. And I tell you the truth. Okay. The only thing that I like about what she was saying in that message is that um, or the only thing I don't like, or what I know she doesn't know, and that she's doing wrong about the whole thing she was saying in that message, in that VM that I had yesterday, uh, was that there is no grants. There's no grants in Nigeria, no money, to be disbursed in Nigeria. That is just scam. She's very, very wrong in that aspect. She's very 100% wrong with that statement that there is no grants in this country, no money called grants to be disbursed to anybody in this country. It is all it's she lied in that place. Despite the fact that I like the energy that she's displaying. I like the fact that she's courageous and bold. Okay, which is good. And like I said earlier, that is exactly what everybody in this country should emulate and come out in mass to do a mass protest, not to fight against the government, but to cry out our pain, to let them know our pain, let them know our pain, that we are pain. A lot of Nigerians are not, a lot of things are happening in this country that people are just condoling, trying to manage the situation. And along the line, a lot of them, gave up the ghost. A lot of people have gone, you know, in the process of trying to manage the situation. They are gone. A lot of people have lost their life in a hospital, one way or the other. Some are even taking their life by themselves in suicide. Sicknesses that ought not to kill somebody if they are to be money to take care of themselves in the hospital to take medication and all that. They they lost their life or lose their life just because of lack of funds for proper medical care or medical attention. They lack the money to do that, and they are gone because of that. Of which, if economy were to be all right, things are not expensive the way they are now. To even feed is a tug of war to feed, a tug of war. So those are the things that we should face, not the grant handlers. We should face, channel this energy, this hunger and pain, channel it, you know, for a mass protest nationwide for the government to know that we are paying, that things are not right, things are going wrong. Not the grant handlers. Who are the grant handlers? Eh? Who are the grant handlers? Just a minority, one individual, you know, that there is nobody that doesn't have any power to control anything. Or do you think if this grant handlers has the power to control things, has the power like government to control things and make things happen, do you think this grant would have been disbursed till now? It is beyond them. You could say what you are saying now, even this Oluyomi Temitope Balogun could say what she's saying now, because he's yet to understand the power that be, the cabals that are in control of these things, in control of things in this nation. Do you think it's gladdens their hearts, of the government? Do you think they love to just inject millions and billions of money to the society for the citizens to enjoy? You think they like that? I heard somebody say something. I still wonder how that is true. I wonder how, I don't know the explanation, how the person can explain that to me. They said if there is if there is a lot of money pumped into the society for the citizen, that it will cause, is it inflation? It will cause inflation. If the government allow the money to be given to citizens, a lot of money pumped into a situation in the hand of the citizen of the country, that it will cause inflation. I wonder how. I ask question. I don't know whether there's anybody that can explain that to me. I heard somebody said that it will cause inflation. Things will be inflated or things will be high, expensive. I don't understand. How can pumping of money into the society, in the name of grant for money for people to have money in their hands, will cause inflation? How? Somebody should explain that to me. If it really make any sense at all. Because to me, as far as I'm concerned, even till now, it doesn't make any sense to me how that will cause inflation. Somebody was saying that's the reason why government will not release the money into the country, or not release the money to the citizen. Then because if there is a lot of money in the citizen, if money is in circulation like that in large quantity, it will cause inflation. Well, maybe there are economists here among us, maybe people that know more than us, more than me, they can educate me on that, how that will cause. Maybe it's because I don't know. Maybe the person is right, but maybe I don't know how it happens. That's why I need an explanation so that I can understand how, if there is large volume of money in the hand of the citizen of the country, there will be an inflation. It will cause inflation. I need an explanation on that, please. Because if that is the reason why the government are not allowing this grant to be disbursed, that means we still have a long way to go. That means, see, I tell you the truth, the grant handlers are not the person. I, for one, personally, this is my own personal opinion based on my own little understanding of what I know, what I have been privileged to know based on my own status as an NGO myself, and I have my colleagues, at the forefront of the whole affair of this saga, of this issue that we are having now about grant disbursement. I have colleagues at the forefront there that are closer to the grant handlers than myself. Okay, that are in Abuja there, closer to them, doing the running around together with them, and they are giving me this information. Based on this information I'm getting, ah, I know that, in all sincerity, I know that this thing is beyond these grant handlers that this woman is coming out to attack. Maybe some of them might be doing what they are doing, with bad intention or even intention to scam people. But a few others that are there, they cannot all be bad. No, it's not possible. How can all of them from A to Z, all the way from SEM, being the first grant issue in Nigeria, all the way down to Liberation, who happened to be the last or one of the last or whatever, and all of them, all the grant handlers, all the NGOs that are projecting and promoting grants in Nigeria as grant handlers, all of them, they are now evil with bad intention to scam Nigerians in the name of grant from A to Z. How is that possible? That there won't be anyone, single one among them that will be sincere enough, that will be compassionate enough to feel the pains and the agony of subscribers in grant community that are losing their life. How is that possible? As far as I'm concerned, they cannot all be evil. They cannot all be wicked and scammers to scam Nigerians. No, 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 no. That is not possible. It is not possible. We ought to have, intelligently figure it out and reason it out that there must be a factor, that is stronger than them, that is higher than them, because they can't all just be coming out and be talking the way they are talking and collecting subscription money. And at the end of the day they desire or they promise to deliver, they will experience failure. It will not happen, and they will still be talking, and they will still be among us in the society. I believe there is something that is wrong somewhere. It is not about these people, 100%. I want to believe strongly that there must be one of them that has good intention, but there is a power. I believe there is a power that be. I believe there are cabals, there are people in control of the affairs of this nation, uh, that have not really agreed, that have not really come to terms to allow these people to deliver what they promise. That is my own opinion. And I'm holding on to that without any prejudice. Nobody can convince me otherwise. Nobody can convince me otherwise. All of them cannot be bad. All these grant handlers from A to Z, they cannot be bad. And they will decide not to, they will have the ability to dispense the money to people people that have trusted them, that are subscribed to this thing after all the promises they made, and they will now have the power and the ability to deliver, but they will decide not to do it. No, it is not possible. No matter how bad or evil it is, they could be. It is not possible. The only thing I know they can do is to cut it down, but not to now not to deny everybody that subscribe in Nigeria to their grants, to deny them totally and be looking at them wallowing in pain and dying in agony, and they will still be there looking. It is not possible. There is a power that be. There is a power that be. Take it or leave it. And this should get to Temitope Balogun. There is a power that be. In case she doesn't know, and she and her allies and people that are following her and say call themselves fighter and this thing, there is even she herself, if she become a grant handler, she become a grant handler, and she has the ability or the capacity to say she has grant that she wants to do, or she wants to disburse grants to anybody, she'll be sincere. Yes, I know that she'll be sincere, about the pursuit or the campaign of the grant in order to make it possible for people to have this money. If she has the power to do it, she will do it. And with good intention, she would love to deliver, to give the money to people. All right. But if she take it up today, that she decide to be a grant handler like many others, you still see that with all her sincerity, with all this way she's coming out with this ability, courage, and to be talking like this, she will end up like others. Let her try it if it's a lie. Let her try. That is when it should be done on her, that there is a power in this country that is pressing it down. She doesn't know, and she needs to know. And she wants to know. If she really wants to know what I'm saying, she should try it. Maybe she has a good heart to deliver people from their bondage, to release them and bless them and let people have this money. All right. Let her float a grant in this country. Okay. And let's see whether she'll be able to deliver it in this country, under the government of this country. I'm not attacking any government. I'm not saying, because it has always been like this, even before this present government, came around. It has always been like that all the way since how many years? 2016. It has always been like that. So it's not about this particular government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. No, the man is not the one that makes it that wrong anybody. He's not the man that brought about this suffering in the society. No, Shebi he just took it over. The thing has been like this even before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came around. So it's not President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not to be blamed for it. But this country and the economy of this country, the policy of this country is designed to be like this because of the cabals. And the cabals are talking about is far, far, far bigger than even the person that is on the seat as the president. I think you know that it's not an individual that is ruling the whole affairs of this country. No, they are called cabals. They are powerful people. And it's whatever they decide, their decision is final. I tell you the truth, that the power in control of this thing that's still making it to look as if these people, these grant handlers are scams, they are not real, they are this thing. They don't have the power. They themselves, they are powerless. They are speechless. If you press them very well, press them very well, and you are close to them, you will see the intent of their hearts. That if this thing is in their power, they will have released it long ago. How much is it? They will have released it long ago for the suffering of the people to be reduced. The only thing I know they can do as human being of this flesh is not to deny people of their rights after they have suffered and labored and paid their hard-earned money. And at the end of the day, they enjoy the pleasure. They have pleasure in seeing them dying in suffering and agony. Whereas they have the power to give them the money, but they don't give it. No, that's not the issue. The only thing I know they can do as a mortal flesh, they can do is not to deny people the money totally, but is to slash it. I know they can slash it in a way to reduce it, to reduce the money they should give to people. That's what I know they can do, but not to now deny them completely. So my people, the long and short of the message I'm trying to pass across today, it is not to castigate anybody, it's not to attack anybody or any government or anything. It's to still give us hope and courage. I'm coming on board, I'm coming online today to make you not to lose hope. Don't get frustrated and get depressed by the VN of Temitope Oluyemi Balogun. Yeah, that she said there is no grant, it's a scam. There's no grant in Nigeria. Don't fall for that. She doesn't know what she's saying. She only knows she only talking at the corner of her mouth based on the little information she knew. And the reason why she was fighting is just because she wants to know, she wants to have full details of how these things are done. She's only coming out to talk, because she doesn't know that things she doesn't know. Are you getting it now? So stay strong. As I round up this video or this update today, I just want to encourage you to stay strong. That is just my own concern. I wouldn't want you to lose your head. I wouldn't want you to lose your mind or lose your life. This is my own concern. I don't want to hear anybody in Grand Community or on this channel that something bad has happened to the person. The person has no. Please continue believing in what you are believing, but get engaged, get involved in something that is benefiting, something that is profitable, something that is legit. Get engaged, engage your mind, engage your hands, or be engaged while we are busy doing, one thing or the other in order to sustain yourself. Along the line, while we are waiting, and it seems as if nothing is happening, all of a sudden, you just a joy of, or a cry of joy, we just break out suddenly. Suddenly, somewhere, you will just see break out. The news will just break out that finally we have gotten our alert. That is how it's going to be. That is how it's going to be. Even till now that I'm talking to you, serious work is ongoing. Work is ongoing as we speak. Work is ongoing to clear the issues, to clear the grant, to do one or two, to do, you see, because the grant handler just have to align themselves with the policy of the land, policy of the government. That is just the bottom line. Anybody that tells you there is no money in this country to be disbursed, there's no grant, the person is very ignorant. The person doesn't know what he's saying. And I'm telling you the truth. He doesn't know what he's saying. He doesn't know what he's saying. There is grants in this country. Well, I wouldn't compare you to believe it. But if you happen to believe it, or because whether you believe it or not, it doesn't cancel the fact that there is grants to be disbursed that's meant for, for the masses or for the citizen of the country to, as a support to ease off the pain, support or a financial support, you know, to establish themselves. So there is, okay, just keep strong. That is just the bottom line what I'm saying. Keep your expectation intact. Don't ever listen to any VN that will depress you and delude you and confuse you and make you start worrying and all that. We have not been scammed. These people actually want to deliver. Maybe not all of them, but the few that I know, they want to deliver. They want to deliver. All of them cannot be wrong. They cannot be scammers or liars. One or two will still deliver, and they will deliver. There are powers that be that is keeping them. That I know. But by the grace of God, as the Lord liveth, and as is in God's intention and is willing to deliver us from this cogment, to deliver us from this hardship, through these grants, by helping us to get this money to better our lives, God will do it. I believe that there is nothing too difficult for God to do. God will do it, and this money shall be paid to us. This is my own submit. This is my own stand. Okay, and that is what I wish everybody here on this channel and even in the grand community as a whole to stand for. Don't be moved. Don't be moved. Don't be discouraged by all this Temitope Eluyemi Balogun VN and every other person that could come out to say they are liars, they are scammers, they are this, there is no money, they are all deceiving us. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. That is my own stand. Don't listen to it. Stand strong in what you believe. Stand strong in what you believe. Continue in what you are doing. Don't you ever stop the work you are doing. And if there's any other thing you can do among the things we are presenting here on this channel, like food earners tracks and every other one that's been presented on this channel, is still moving. We are still doing it. I'm still in it, and God is using it, especially the food earners track, to bless me, to help me, my family, and everybody around me. And also, some of you that are here on this channel that have joined us in that business on WhatsApp, join the WhatsApp group where we are doing the business. You can bear me witness here. You can bear me witness here. Even in the comment section, you can write it if I'm lying. God is using it one way or the other, to help us meet our needs at home, our family needs and everything. So, which is very, very good in order to keep our hearts together, warm. Keep our hearts together while we are expecting this grant to be disbursed to us. Ladies and gentlemen, as I round up this update, I want you to be rest assured. I want to assure you 100% without any iota of doubt in my mind that as God Almighty, the creator of heaven and earth, lives, and as His Spirit lives, this blessing will not elude any one of us. This blessing called grant, or the blessing that is coming to us in the name of grants in Nigeria, whether the devil likes it or not. The devil is not devil enough or strong enough to stop the blessing of God to His people. We are God's people, and He will bless us. He has promised to bless us. His desire to bless us. And devil is too small, or any agent of the devil are too small. Not even this country. They are too small to stop the blessing of God to His people. It will happen. It will shock them the way it will happen. It will shock them the way this blessing will finally be disbursed to us. It will shock them, even as powerful as the government of this country believe they are, with all the cabals. If they believe they can still hold it down, they'll be surprised the way it will happen. And it must have happened before they realize it has happened. And there's nothing they can do about it. They can't collect it back now. And that is how it is going to happen this month of November, or before this year runs out. Our blessing shall get to our hand, whether the devil likes it or not. It shall get to our hand. We use it to better our lives because it's for us. All right. So, bless you, and do whatever it is that you can do, whatever it is that you can lay your hand on to do to keep your body and souls together while you are meeting your needs, your family needs, till when this money is disbursed. And it's my prayer that God will sustain us. You will remain alive. You will not die. You will not go down the grave. You will not be sick until we have this our blessing delivered into our hand by the special grace of God in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. So I will see you in my next video. Thank you.